I'm Ryan,
I'm Archie.
and we are the.
Movie girl.
Today, we're talking about the sixth movie, Bambi.
Did you say Barbie?
Not Barbie, Bambi. All right, Bambi is a story of a deer who grows up and learns about life, right?
Yeah.
All right, so talk to us a little bit about what happens in Bambi, June.
First she was born. Next he's learning about the world, and last he's a grown dude.
Okay.
And at the very end he looked at his children.
Yeah, so it's kind of like the circle of life, right? So you said the basics, but let's just go into a little more detail. So, if you said he's born, he meets two friends. Who are the two friends that he meets?
Thumper and Flower.
Thumper and Flower. What is Thumper?
Thumper's brothers and sisters.
Yeah. Well, the two main friends are Thumper and Flower.
Did you know Thumper is actually a boy? And Flower is too.
And what is Flower? What kind of animal is Flower?
Yeah.
So Flower kind of thinks that's funny because uh, usually people think skunks stink, but Bambi called him Flower. So Flower liked that. So here's Bambi, Flower, and Thumper. Okay, so they're learning. Bambi's learning all about life, right?
Yeah.
And his mom teaches them a lot. Thumper teaches them a lot. He's on the ice and he can't go on the ice very well. And then the mom teaches Thumper about going to a meadow. What about going to a meadow? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Bambi. Bambi's mom teaches him how to get to the meadow. Why is it important to be careful when you go on the meadow?
Because hunters.
Hunters. Yep. So winter is coming, and Bambi and his mom are on the meadow. And what happens to Bambi's mom?
She dies.
How did she die, Richard?
She gets.
How did that make you feel when Bambi's mom got shot?
Sad.
It made you feel sad. How did it make you feel, Archie, when Bambi's mom got shot? Did you feel sad?
No.
Oh, you didn't feel sad. Okay. Yeah, so I mean that's just kind of part of life, right? Like we are humans and we eat meat. But this movie was kind of told from the animal perspective, right? Okay. So, how would you describe Bambi throughout the movie, Jim?
Good, brave, curious.
Yeah, I think it's kind of cool that you get to see him from a baby fawn to a grown-up deer, right?
But we don't get to see him like in Rudolph when he has little horns.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Okay, and then there's side characters. How would you describe Thumper, Archie?
That's why I call me Thumper.
Yeah, and one of the most famous lines from this movie comes from Thumper, right? If you
No.
can't say anything nice,
There's Mom.
oh yeah, yeah. If you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. Which I think is a very important thing to keep in mind. If you're not going to say something nice, don't say it, right? Okay.
You can call me Flower if you like.
Flower is the other side character. Okay, so let's see. So I looked because I couldn't remember anything at Disneyland, but then I looked it up online and we saw that there are just there's a little picture of Bambi outside a gift shop, and then there's a little poster of Bambi at,
Bambi's
at California Adventure.
says, please don't start a fire in the woods.
Yep. So only you can protect wildfires because there is a fire in Bambi, right? In that movie.
Yeah, they have to go to
Yep.
a little island.
So they said that before Smokey the Bear was a thing, Bambi was kind of the poster of wildfire prevention. Okay, so did you have any ideas of anything that you would like to see at Disneyland for Bambi, Archie?
I would make the famous thing ice skating thing.
Yeah, there is a famous scene with Bambi on the ice. So or are you thinking like an ice skating rink?
Yeah.
And there could be like different Bambi characters on the rink.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Did you have any ideas?
There should be a ride.
A Bambi ride?
Yeah.
And what would be on the ride?
Also parts of the movie like Mr. Toad.
Oh, so it's just kind of like showing you go through the movie and you
Yeah.
maybe you like start and you're skating on the ice with Thumper, and then you're
Yeah.
on the meadow,
And
stuff
then
like
you
that.
see Bambi at the end looking at his kids.
Oh, okay.
Like 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 the 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 Roger Rabbit one.
Maybe. Yeah, you just kind of go through the movie. Okay. Yeah, I think that those are pretty good ideas. And I don't know. I kind of thought about Bambi. I don't know of a ride that I can think of, but maybe just some more, just kind of like hidden pictures around the park would be kind of cool to just try to find Bambi because that's
Or
not,
they can add another key thing for or they can add a Bambi key thing.
just because it's kind of a rare thing. You don't really see it too much at Disneyland.
Yeah.
All right. So, a scale from 1 to 10, what would you rank Bambi, June?
And 10.
June ranked it as her favorite. Why did you rank it so high?
Because this is what the key looks like when it's you can't really see it.
Okay, so
And
that's the 70th celebration. But why did you rank it a 10?
because I like animals a lot.
So you like this one the best so far?
And I wanna be a vet when I grow up.
Okay. So you kind of like seeing things from the animal's point of view. All right, Archie, what would you rank it? Archie ranked it as number 6 on his, so he thought that this was his least favorite that he's seen so far. Okay. And I ranked it as my number 4 on my list, so I'd probably give it about a 6.
And
Okay.
guys, you just can't play music.
Okay, with that, we're talking about Bambi right now. All right, so we are done with Bambi. The next movie is called Saludos Amigos. So I don't think I've ever seen that before, so I'm excited to watch that. All right, anything to say before we sign off?
Sure to like, smash that like button and make the Mickey dance. Subscribe.
Leave us a comment if you want us to talk about anything in our next movie.
And make sure comment your favorite Disney movie, guys.
All right, we'll talk to you later. Bye.
Yeah. Yeah.